last year, remember? Now fell to the last very technical fastest of anybody. We're about to see another change. Can Delia drag the BMW round to go top of the side as it comes out and in towards Cora? That was nice. The bike seemed to drive forward out of the Bromwell in towards Murray. Can you get stopped 20 round here because you're braking on the edge of the tyre and you can't over brake? Or down you will go, up towards the line, tucks in behind the bubbly, tucks himself in very well. We're counting down the seconds. Michalczyk across the line, where does he go? Does he go back to the top? Yes he does. A 1:47.514. This, Larry Carter, this is a proper Q1 session. Well, it's a short race.
The only BMW out there now that the 810 team was Peter Hickman and David Scott withdrawn from the team, so certainly playing a very long throw out there is the Ukrainian.
Absolutely, and there was almost a smile on Ian Walker's face. Did you catch that, Larry? You were probably looking at one of the pictures that we could have seen in the interview.
That must have been in the Raj. Definitely the sun's getting to you now. Walcott never smiles.
Bit of a grimace, maybe. Thinking, oh my goodness, that's another tyre review. Okay, so who's through? Michalczyk, Brooks and Nesbitt at this moment in time. There is still 2 minutes to go, and that's a lot of time.
I'm waiting for it to the track anyway.
Rogers, Graham Irwin, Reece Irwin and Richard Kerr. Braden Elliott. Well, Braden Elliott's still out there. Here's a personal best lapping. I'm just so sorry for Ben Lux because he's anything that he's done in this session. This time he's got to the 1P Mobile and a Mulligato as we catch up with Lee Jackson, and he's a few ways maybe struggling just a little bit. The comedy box window. There goes Joe Talbot past me. There goes Richard Kerr in towards Richie. Very fast entrance to Richie's back corner. Leading into a 90 right that we would head off down the Bentley Straight, but they rated into a 180-degree right-hand corner. Got it right back himself, and then the nice infield section that we have here. The one that Alan Hyde decided not to do on his track walk because he could see where he was going and just jumped the barrier. I'm not sure that's exactly what you meant to do, but he's going to have to be very much the personal best is subject to like a handful, but Lee Jackson extracting the most from this bike that he possibly can. As they come through Williams, he'll get himself picked onto the fat part of the tyre and head down the Bentley Straight. Little power wheelie from the Dow Honda. You can see how far the handlebars are pushed out from both these Dow Hondas, Larry. They've got them really far out, really wide to try and help maneuver the bike either from left to right. Oh, just to hold on to that bike because that was the handle again as he went through Nelson. And then Rundle in towards Nelson, who comes down through the bomb hole. There's a black line coming out the back of that bike as he was right on the ragged edge. The team can see that he's leaving absolutely nothing on the table with this lap for Lee Jackson as he comes in towards the last corner. A little bit wide to the half of the corner, but it is back towards the deep turn then for Murray. We were just beside of the comedy box window now as you see how he's up towards the line. Needs to be better than a 47.673. He crosses the line, and where does he go? He stays in 5th place. That, Larry, it didn't look like an easy lap.
No, I think coming out of the front roll and into Colin Kirby, it just looked like he was a little offline, didn't he? And those are the fractions of a second it takes. He's got one more go at it though. He's still got, well, the second block is now out, but 1 or 2 lads are still out on the lap.
Talbot make himself present in the top 3. He can. He goes to the top of the times for Joe. Front row Joe Talbot, 1:47.027. That will put a smile on the face. That effectively makes him safe, Larry, into the second phase of qualifying. Then the checker flags it, unless we've got something special from the 2 tag Hondas, Charlie Nesbitt and Fraser Rogers, who are riding round together in the pit. Billy Michalczyk and Josh Brooks, they'll do nothing. What's Nesbitt and what's Rogers got? Brooksy is the man on the bubble who could be a danger here. The wrong side, which will feature basically where he is. What does Fraser Rogers have in his armoury as we watch his TSL timings pop up? Where he's put a personal best middle sector in now. If anything, Charlie's now holding Fraser Rogers up as they come through Coram in towards Murray. Such is the charge from Fraser Rogers, and he's feeling as if he's feeling like he's left Fraser Rogers, but it's just the way his lap unfolds, and it's nothing to do with Charlie Nesbitt. Charlie trying to give him a toe. This could help Fraser Rogers leapfrog Charlie Spud Nesbitt as they go across the line. Any improvement? No. Rogers stays in 7th, Nesbitt stays in 4th. It looks like Brooksy might be Jackson coming down. 6th will only put you into 4th place. This could be the perfect for Lee, but I don't think we're going to get to see him going to the top 3 positions as he does cross the line. Any improvement for Lee Jackson? No, I will be all good for Lee Jackson. And as well, we're crossing the line at the end of that one. Eugene McManus. Wow, what a session that was. Check the flag, continues the big all back in. We have 3 riders who will do qualifying, and it's going to be Joe Talbot who takes the honours in Q1 on the AGM Steelstock, the motor. Fabulous stuff for front row Joe. Helium Michalczyk on the Rocket BMW Motorrad Superbike team by IWR in 2nd place, and Brooksy for Dow Honda. 19, 16 and 25 with the automatic scoop will go into the 2nd phase of qualifying.
They're going way faster than us.
Yeah, great.
This is their last lap,
Performance there by Joe Talbot, Helium Michalczyk. Well, Brooksy's really been up against it this weekend, hasn't he? I know that you've had a chat to him, and this isn't the Josh Brooks
That's the second checker flag. Graham Irwin's just taken it away. You know what's going to happen
there. Yeah, visit to the headmaster's room, I feel, for that one. Maybe it needs the mileage, but yeah, Brooks is just struggling a bit this weekend. But I've got to feel probably most for is Ben Hudson, because you seem like it's one thing going into Q1, isn't it? But the thing is, it's missed out on 6, 7, 8 laps in track time, which is invaluable when it comes to just trying to set a bike. Of course, the next time he's going to be on track is when he's on the outlap for the first of the British Superbike Championship races later on this afternoon. So, not ideal for him. Hopefully the CDH, that's Colin and Dean Hipwell, the father and son team from Doncaster, who put this team together, and they're a little bit of trouble. So I always push the head, yes, by pretty tolerable, but Ben Luxton crashed in the super stock race as well. So Dean said to me, he said, well, I'm supposed to be going on holiday next week with the family, but it looks like I'm going to be in the workshop. So anyway, hopefully it all can get sorted out there. But Talbot, Michalczyk and Brooks, they transfer through to Q2.
With that, I think we'll take a quick pause in proceedings, if that's okay, and we'll hand down to Sir Al in the studio.
Very okay.
Yeah. Shall we have a quick commercial break, Alan?
I think we should.
Okay. We are now streamed all week long around the world. BSB Radio, powered by Kawasaki.
This guy's
the sound of the British Superbike Championship.
These are actually flying.
Let's stop there. Being a soldier, it's exciting. You already know that. What you want to know is, what's in it for me? I wanted to learn leadership skills from the experts.
I wanted to get paid to earn qualifications.
I wanted more confidence, and I know I'm on the radio. That's what was in it for me.
Calculator.co.uk. That's calculator with a K. Kawasaki Finance is a trading style of black.
Just over a minute until we get Q2 underway for British Superbike qualifying. Time to say hi to a couple of people. Can you please tell Harry not to get sunburnt? You need to be careful in the sunshine. That comes from Charlie. Thank you very much indeed, Charlie. A fast and safe weekend to Daniel and Reece Stevenson, Rocket Racing, the best team in the paddock, from Terry and from Russell as well. And this one says, Josh and Graham here supporting Alex Pearson in the BMW F900R Cup. Go and absolutely smash it. Right, bike Q2 is underway. It's qualifying for British Superbikes.
Lovely words for Georgie about Nigel Allen. I do like that, and happy memories are the best memories, and the memories that you'll always keep. Bikes making their way onto track. Superbikes have most of those on. Fastly again. Scott Redding goes out. Is that
think.
old time or new time? Couldn't see that.
Yeah.
Was that quickly?
Scott
Larry was maybe
racing.
more able
Well,
to
it's
see
racing
what
or
was going
qualifying.
on than myself. But we catch them going round now. My good friend Dave Neal sent me a message earlier on about a chat that
Is
he
it
had
race or
on
qualifying?
stage with young Max Cook.
Just
Max
qualifying,
Cook said
guys.
that he thinks that, well, Bradley will be the first man to do a 1:45 around Snetterton.
Three.
Well, that's big talk. but it's almost been done. And wouldn't it be great to see an all-time lap record beaten as netted in by Bradley Ray, as out of the pit lane goes Max Cook, and then we see Rory Skinner also going out onto track. It's a big ask, but if anybody can, Bradley Ray can. He looks so impressive around here. The raceways, McCann's raceways Yamaha underneath that man. It just looks like he's in the perfect positioning. 145.
Where's the legend?
All tyres working incredibly well.
There he is!
And follow him, they will, as they make their way round towards the end of the lap. It's going to be now, as they come out of Murray, and up past Larry Castle, for a little look over his shoulder just to see them coming past, and here they come, Scoot. This is the first flying lap we have on lovely brand new Pirelli tyres for the British Superbike Championship. What can these guys give us back? This is some marvellous stuff from Q1. Maybe the guys that we from Q1 will be on track with us straight away, you would imagine, or they might have to hang back and save a tyre. Elia has gone out, that's one thing for sure. Delighted to see Elia and Brooksy and Joe Talbot make their way through. Joe just needs to relax and enjoy himself a little bit. He's my gear laddie, but he'll never get the gear ever again. He's a super big leader. He needs to just go and enjoy and take it in. Yeah, two of the riders left from Q1, Brooks and Michalczyk, they are out on track at present. The one rider that isn't is front row Joe Talbot, who is sitting there, receiving Dickinson to the back of the garage, and Joe was sitting things out for the time being. Forward the battery, could well be that they only allowed 5 tyres across the whole weekend. When you consider we've got 3 races, we've got a couple of qualifying sessions in there, 3 practice warm-ups. It doesn't take rocket scientists to work out that the tyre longevity is an issue, and they can't just throw brand new tyres at each and every session. It would be lovely if you could, Larry, but you have to think of finances that do come into it towards at some point.
There's Storm flying off.